that it's fine, especially since you're starting off the campaign. All right, so um, Aubrey and Valus, uh, y'all were informed by or really it was Aubrey was informed by a squirrel sent by her master that the that your future was going to be very treacherous and that you needed to go and collect a few herbs from the forest and then head to Whiterun. So y'all told that to the barkeep and went straight out to the forest. And so now you are approaching the gates of Whiterun.
Hello?
Well,
What?
Hello?
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 hello.
Hi.
Having Discord issues.
I'm here. All right, so as you're approaching, the guards say, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Hello? Can you hear me?
I heard nothing there. I think my phone, yeah. Try it again.
It's me.
Nope, it just died on me right there.
Yeah, that time
Yeah,
we just
I
cut
heard
out.
the start of me. Well,
What the shit?
I'll be right back, guys.
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
Apparently, we can only hear you when you're cussing or saying hello.
Sorry.
Not again. But isn't that all? Isn't that all Aubrey says though?
What?
Dang.
No.
What? I only curse?
No, I'm just kidding.
So
Yes, I am.
As far as
Aubrey,
I
you're
can tell, you yelled "fuck this shit" at a guard for asking you to. Oh,
oh my god.
just done for the day.
It is
All right.
me. Knock knock.
Who goes there? I don't take kindly to puns.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He says it in a southern accent, which is terrifying because it doesn't exist.
Sorry, it's in my nature. Please, may I enter?
Why do you need to enter?
I think my friends are in there. I'm not sure. I lost them.
And the guard then turns and looks at Valus. Is like, well, what do you need to get in there for?
You need to let us pass, please. We're on a very important mission.
And one of the guards looks at you and looks at you real closely, and then he smiles real quick, and he's like, "Oh, Valus, what's up, cousin?"
Oh, wow.
How are you? How are you doing?
Oh, it's good. How was the turkey? I heard it was fantastic.
It was wonderful, thank you.
So your coronation went well? The whole day was wonderful and joyous?
Went absolutely perfect.
Wonderful. I heard that there was a little bit of a dragon attack, though.
Just a little dragon. A little dragon.
Okay. Well, the Jarl's been waiting on you. I mean, some fools ran in here and said that they're with you. So if you walk in there and there's some ruckus going on with them, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I appreciate it very much.
All right, well, y'all go on in. And so they let you pass and go into the gates. So as you walk into the gates, you hear the banging from the. You say, wait?
I said, might I make a comment?
Yes.
Hey, Valis, good thing you didn't eat it.
I didn't need what?
I said, good thing you didn't eat a chicken.
I. Yes, that's a good thing.
Hey, Skyrim jokes!
Hey, Skyrim jokes.
Yeah.
So as you walk into the it's funny that you mentioned the chicken. As you walk into the as you walk into the gates, you hear like the banging of a smith, and you look around, and there's a blacksmith as immediately as you walk in, and there's a little ranger shop on the way, and then there's a road that leads onwards into like a, sort of like a town square area, and then another like staircase that leads into a more of like a farmland, a small little farm type thing, and then onwards even more, you see a large castle.
Well, I think we should. I think we should head up to the castle. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, so you all start heading up towards the castle, and you're walking through. You walk through the town square. You hear the barking of a couple of chickens nearby, as you go on through. You get up into the little farmland type area, and you hear someone shout, "All hail, uh, Randy Ravage, Lord of Death! He is our savior.
Oh,
All
no.
shall follow him. Hail, Randy Ravage, Lord of Death!" And you look over, and there is a statue made in the likeness of your friend Randy, with a totem
What?
in front of it that has multiple bones hanging off of it, including one large minotaur skeleton on the top of it.
Well, it looks like our friend Randy Ravage has been busy.
And you notice that the guy shouting it is indeed the drower from before that Randy recruited to go out and kill people for him.
All right. I'll approach him and ask him where I could find their demigod.
All right. So he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you're the one who's with my lord. You're also my lord's servant. Listen, they just went over to that place over the. They just went over to that direction, and he points towards a little building that has a couple of like gravestones outside of it, and you see all of them um, walking out with a man walking out of the door, and they seem to be like hurriedly running towards the church, like the local like little church there.
I'm back.
Welcome.
All right, y'all's heading towards the church.
Yay.
All right.
Is this before or after the events of last week?
This is the events of last week have just happened. So you are going to the church to get the priest for the zone of truth.
Yeah. I was trusting the Undertaker to take care of this, since he was the one that suggested it.
All right, the Undertaker leads the way onwards to the area and gets the priest, and then they walk straight to the Jarl's quarters. All right, so I'm gonna assume that Aubrey and Valus jump in with them.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, friends. Long time no see.
Hello.
Been a long time, friends.
Such warmth. I can feel it.
These few days have felt very long.
Quite.
Is
Seems
your
like
voice-
several weeks since I last spoke with you.
God, Matt.
Yeah. So, you all walk into there, and the Undertaker walks straight up to the Jarl and says, "Y'all, these men accuse me of wrongdoing, and to prove myself correct, I have brought a priest here to cast a zone of truth for all of us to be within, and I want you to be here as our audience and our judge as to the things that we say." And so he walks up there, and all of y'all follow him up there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the y'all kind of looks at y'all, and he's like, "Well, Valus, I need to talk to you, but I guess I need to settle this matter first before they get too upset before things go too horribly awry." And he tells the priest to cast the zone of truth. So he casts the zone of truth over, starting in the middle of you, and it's just wide enough to be able to encompass all of you, including the Undertaker. So
And the chicken.
there is not a chicken nearby.
I'm trying to find the sage list. I can't.
Not remember the chicken is at large in the city somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. What's going on?
Oh, did he escape?
What did I miss?
Yeah, the chicken escaped. That's why we're questioning the Undertaker, because we were accusing him of working with the chicken. Because things seemed shady in the crypt.
I should hope it's shady in a crypt. Don't want too much light in there. So
I guess the immediate question on everyone's mind is, are you working with the magical chicken?
magical chicken. The only thing I know is that there was a chicken that jumped in front of me and caught a knife that your friend threw at me. And he points at Sam.
Sam, did you throw a knife at him?
I did throw a knife at him. However, he was shady before I threw the knife at him. He was acting shady before I threw the knife at him.
I thought you didn't actually throw the knife at him.
I did. I actually
So
did.
There were reasons, but it's been so long, I don't remember what the
I
reasons
thought you
were.
were trying to throw it beside of him to scare him.
Oh yeah, I was.
And hope some zone of truth
You're right.
convenience would be used here.
This is me being. This is it. This is the 2 weeks showing.
Yeah.
But
So,
yes, I wasn't actually trying to hit him though.
Yeah.
And then I want to finish it with, if I wanted to hit him, I would have.
So the y'all kind of the y'all kind of looks at you like, well, why did you throw a knife at him? If y'all can't actually remember what happened 2 weeks ago, I can do a quick recap for you.
Please do.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had to think about it for a while too. So, basically, the Undertaker asked y'all to go downstairs and to clear out whatever was making a ruckus downstairs. Y'all did the whole little ruckus cleaning. Sam got impaled and dropped like a sack of potatoes. Yeah. So after you guys like cleared it out, the Undertaker came back downstairs. Was like, "Hey, I want to reward y'all," and looked over at his chest that he had down there and saw that the lock had already been busted open, and that you guys had his necklace on his around yourselves that he was going to give you, and so he was kind of like,
And we
okay.
gave the chicken the raven token.
Yeah, the chicken took took the bird token. Yep. And then as the Undertaker was like trying to walk away, you guys like asked him a couple of questions, and he just ignored it and walked away. Still.
And the chicken dropped a shade pellet.
Yeah. Yeah. The chicken dove in front of the knife, caught the knife, stopped it from even approaching him, and then coughed out the smoke pellet that filled the room. And the two of them were gone whenever the smoke cleared.
Did the freezing of Sam happen before or after that part?
Freezing of Sam happened when the chicken came downstairs and demanded the necklace, and it was not given to him.
Demanded the token. Yeah.
No, he demanded the necklace, and you denied
Oh.
him the necklace.
Yeah, I denied him the necklace.
Yeah, he was kind of upset about it, so he froze Sam.
Wait, so is this like
and then-
a normal looking chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
So normal looking chicken.
But he's
Alright.
magical.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's meta knowledge at this point. You don't know that there's really a chicken, not until they tell you.
True. Gotcha.
The chicken has been mentioned in the Zone of Truth, though, so.
Yeah, it has been mentioned that you guys believe that there is a magical chicken.
Because all the Zone of Truth does is
All right.
do what you believe, is say what you believe.
Right.
All right. Is that a fair enough recap?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't remember what the few questions were, but they led him to being shady.
Yeah.
So
So, yep. Go ahead and ask away. All right. So yeah. So you said that. Yeah.
I'll
Go ahead.
I'll say, I asked him these questions. He didn't reply. He just continued to walk away. I was trying to intimidate him with the knife. It might have been a little rash, but then when the chicken helped him, it definitely did not bode well for. It definitely did not look good for him.
It seems suspicious that a chicken that fearlessly approached a seemingly demonic entity defended you and threw down and coughed up a pellet that created shadows for you to leave the room while we were trying to ask you questions.
Shadows. It looked like
No,
smoke.
it was
to
smoke.
me.
Smoke, whatever. Randy couldn't see in it, and that's as bad as shadows.
Yeah. Well, you were the only one who wasn't really affected by it, aside from
That's
like
true.
not being able to see. But yeah. So the Jarl then turns and looks at the Undertaker's like, well, why didn't you answer their questions? And he's like, well, one, they stole the token that I was going to give them and the necklace I was going to give them as a reward. They stole that from my chest down there, and then they start asking me questions in my own home. And I suffer from social anxiety, so I really just don't like answering questions. I just couldn't even deal with it, so I just wanted to get myself out of the situation. And then a man threw a knife at me, and somehow this chicken came and jumped in front of it and caught it. And I don't even know where the chicken came from. I saw them walk in with the chicken. I saw the chicken walk back upstairs, walk right back downstairs, and then it just coughed up some smoke, and that was really creepy. But the chicken just walked away, and I just went straight to my bed and locked the door because I did not want to deal with any of this.
Mm.
Can I just say we got a little caught up in the adventurer's mindset of chest pretty things. We had just
So
encountered.
the Jarl,
I thought there
We
were
just
reasons
encountered-
because wasn't there the summoning circle or whatever
there
it
a summoning
was?
circle. Oh right, there
It
was
was
also
actually
a
an
summoning circle.
anti-summoning circle, to
Oh
clarify.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the anti-summoning circle. But that was made by the what's his guy.
Yes, he was preventing demons from entering.
But we didn't find that out until after we'd already dealt with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
The chicken also relentlessly pulled out the kunai, breaking the anti-undead circle.
Yeah.
That he did. So the Jarl's like, wait. So the chicken that you guys walked in here with pulled out a kunai. I find that hard to believe.
We told
We're
you
in a
it's
zone of
magical.
truth, sir. With all respect.
Yeah.
I mean, you may have some delusions that there's a chicken around here, but before you even asked the chicken to speak to me, and it wouldn't even speak because
Well,
it's a
perhaps
chicken.
the chicken also had social phobias.
I do not deny that chicken very well could be a very strong illusion, but would have to be extremely strong. He held it for days.
Yeah. We brought him from River Place.
Yeah. And he did not change form once. But he did show strong magical potential. And not even potential prowess.
I can completely see that you guys completely believe that there is a magical chicken.
He
And I will
spoke to
leave- I
us.
will-
He froze a lake.
He didn't freeze a lake. He evaporated a lake
Oh, that's what he did. He evaporated a lake and
with
cooked
fire.
some merfolk.
So they all looks at you and is like, well, while you guys are definitely telling the truth and what you entirely believe, the thing still hold true that even though you helped this Undertaker, you still stole from him. And so he turns to the Undertaker's like, do you want to press charges against them? And he kind of like looks at y'all like kind of sheepishly because he saw you guys like kind of killed things, or at least like took things down. And so he's like, they did clean out my mess, and I'm not hurt, and none of my stuff's hurt. I'm gonna let them keep it as their reward, but I want them to leave me alone.
I'm okay with that.
Fair enough.
No more knife throwing, Green.
Oh, well, I'm glad
No
the
more
druid's
knife-
back
no
so
more
she
knife
can
throwing.
pressure this situation more.
You weren't even there.
Yeah, so
You would have done the same.
Valence and Aubrey, how do you feel knowing that your party believes that there's a magical chicken that that went with them and that did these things that they said?
You believe us, right?
I mean, if you're in the circle of truth or whatever.
How much did you guys have to drink that night? How much mead did you have?
Hit the tavern before they came out.
Look, I'll take the benefit of the doubt. Tyr has sent me here for a reason. And if it involves a chicken, then it involves a chicken. So.
All right. So as you guys are like kind of like talking this out between yourselves, the zone of truth disperses. The Undertaker walks back to his place, and y'all are still like, kind of like sitting like talking about it. And you see a bird fly in and go to the mage again because you've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
And the mage like looks at a note from the bird. The bird like shrinks back down, and mage like just picks it up and puts it in his pocket.
And we all know that, right?
Yeah, you guys noticed it was because you had seen it before. You notice it even more so. But it doesn't look like the Jarl or anyone else in the room kind of notices it. It's only you guys kind of like notice that there's
Has
a
the
little.
Undertaker made it out of the room yet?
Yeah, the Undertaker's gone.
Maybe
Well, we just lost the person that could identify the token.
did we? I mean, we saw the token.
Yeah, we saw it. The Undertaker would be affirmative for. This discussion is right before the Jarl anyway, so.
If we notice the token, I think
Yeah.
we should call over the mage saying, "Mage, could you show us that thing that you just obtained from a bird?"
It looks at you and says, "What bird?"
The one in your
It seemed to have
pocket.
transformed into something. We're still in the zone of truth.
No, the
zone
zone of
Zone
truth is
it's
dispersed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the priest walked out with the Undertaker. He's
Oh,
he's
yeah,
done
yeah,
with
yeah, okay.
he's done with
Yeah.
he's done with y'all's crap.
Yeah, okay.
He's done with y'all's crap.
He's got preaching to do. Sundays are coming. But and so the mage kind of like shrugs off y'all's request, and the jarl doesn't even seem to care because he thinks it's weird. He thinks it's weird that you would ask for a bird out of his pocket, and the mage like walks over to the table and is facing the table.
I am now officially very extremely suspicious of this man.
Yeah, our ability to suspect suspicion.
Yeah. To be fair,
I
To be
suspect
fair.
suspicion.
to be fair, that Undertaker was suspicious. It just didn't lead to anything. However, this mage is like he's just got my eye. I've got my eye on him.
All right, you can do an insight check.
Insight check, hell yeah. Okay, hold on. What is my insight? No, I don't even think I have insight. All right, so that would be plus.
And all of y'all can make it if you would like.
Sure.
8! Guys, I'm so insightful.
Ow.
Oh my god.
How do
/R 1d20 plus your wisdom, and if you are proficient in it, plus 2.
It should be
That
on
wasn't
one
bad.
of your like swipe pages for your character sheet.
Yeah, I gotta bring up my character sheet. I'm sorry.
So, wisdom, like the score or the modifier?
The modifier.
The modifier.
The modifier. So the
Roll.
where it says
Roll
where it
one
says
d20, and then I 4 plus 4 for the modifier.
yeah, because if you look at your you're on the first page, right?
Yeah.
If you swipe to the left, then you can see like strength, wisdom, dexterity, and like a bunch of like little smaller things.
What?
Mhm.
So you see insight. I think it should be a 4 for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's your score that you use.
So
And
plus
some yeah.
roll.
So you got a 10. Wow, got a 10 again. Neat. All right, so out of everyone who checked,
I got
Okay.
a
Still the
15.
best.
Wait, I
okay,
didn't
so
hit the roll button, but okay.
all
If
right,
you hit the little, if you hit the, you look on the toolbar on the left, Aubrey. There's that little dice looking icon.
Yeah, I did that.
Click. Yeah, okay, that's the easiest way to do it.
all right. So Valus and Raven, you both notice that he looks at the page, kind of like looks around a little bit, looks at where the bird came from, and then turns and walks back to the table. Raven, you notice that he kind of has like a has sort of like a slightly um, upset look to him, like a slightly like a angered look to him.
Hmm. Not sure what to do with that tidbit of information.
Valus and Raven, make me a perception check.
All right. Hold on. Okay. 16.
All right.
22.
Wow.
22. Okay.
Okay.
Making up
So,
for last week
Jeez, yeah.
or 2 weeks
All
ago.
right, so Valus, you notice that that one of his hands are like missing, like not like it's like gone, but like you can't see it poking out of his robe, and you see his robe kind of like moving around. Raven, you actually you see that as well, but you recognize by the pattern and stuff like that he's actually like writing something inside of his
Sleeve.
inside of his sleeve. So he do you do anything with that tidbit of knowledge?
It's been 2 weeks. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Fair enough. All right. So after you see him like right in his sleeve, you see him reach back into his pocket where he where the bird was, and he kind of like stretches his arm out, and you see a bird fly out of his robe, of his sleeve, and go out a window behind the Jarl.
He just sent a note.
And he walks back over to the Jarl.
Wish we could know where the note's going.
Can we? Is that a thing? So
With this,
circle. Circle or
so
something?
what do you do with this information?
What? Who? Me?
Anyone?
Guys, he just sent a note.
All right.
So he turns to the mage turns to the Jarl, says, I've had enough with these adventurers. I'm going to retire back to my study. I need to get back to my magics. And turns to the Jarl, says that, turns, and he walks into his study, which was
Which, if it's anything like Skyrim, it's tiny.
yes.
I think it's like a 2x4 room.
But the door's still open. So it's not like he like shut it or anything. It's yeah.
I mean,
All right. Well, you have business with Valus, right? Why don't you talk to him for a bit? We'll just walk around and check out the city.
All right.
I'll go sit down over here, and if I could, like, not be garbage, hold on. Down, back.
well,
I realize I've caused enough trouble. I'll go I'll go cause none.
I mean, if you really want to know what was written on the note, we could always try and find the animal, and I communicate with it.
She's a druid. But
So
I think
she's a freak.
no, she's a druid.
Druid. She's a freak. I'm like, whoa.
I spoke with animals earlier. Just speaking with animals doesn't freak me out.
It just doesn't turn out well.
Yeah, it just never turns out well. Okay, but I would say the birds. By this point, the bird's probably long gone.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to tell it apart from all the other birds that are flying around outside. Anyways, especially if it's magical.
I mean, I have a spell for detect.
I mean, it's almost certainly magic.
It is almost certainly magic, but would that? How? The question is how much, like, how far away would that work?
It has a 30-foot range.
You're not gonna have a bird within 30.
I don't know how big 30 feet is.
6 squares.
That's 30
Oh.
feet right there.
Okay, yeah, that bird's by.
Yeah. That bird has 60 feet of fly. All right.
It's been
It's
at
gone.
least 4 turns. It's been at least 4 turns.
So they all calls Valus over to him, and requests that you guys at least give him space.
Like I said, I'm
Nope.
already over. I've gone over here.
Yeah.
I've decided I've caused enough.
I don't have any control over my character.
I
Again?
lost control of my. Oh no, I'm fine. I figured it out. Yeah. I forgot that I was on ruler.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
anyone
you have to switch
sneaky?
back and forth.
Is anyone sneaky?
Sneaking.
Wait, what are we doing now? We're moving?
Yeah, give him a little bit of space here. All right, so the all right, Valus, step over into the general chat with me,
Okay. Hold on.
Secrets!
and you guys just give me a second with Valus.
All right.
All right.
So I say we sneak into the wizard quarter while they're talking.
Oh,
I'm staying out of trouble. Like I said, I've caused enough already. I understand that.
I'll cause a distraction.
Hey, Green, your audio is a bit lower than usual.
Is it? Hold on. Is this better? Okay, never mind.
Wow.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna stay out of it. Like I said,
I'm up for some shenanigans.
oh god, Aubrey, you want to move your character, back to where we are, so like, or wherever you want to be, I guess.
Put it over someone's icon.
So Randy seems to be sneaking his way.
Where are they?
He snuck over to the wizard's study while nobody was paying attention.
Snuck over where?
The wizard's study. I wonder if that's allowed since he's not here. What did my phone just ping me about? Was that a stealth check?
Matt's probably like, oh great, they're making up their own game now.
Oh god. They're back.
Can you see outside of the throne room?
What?
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 Can you see like outside of the throne room?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you're just like dragging your character out into like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I was just dragging him along.
Yeah. All right, so so while they were talking, did y'all do anything other than like stand in the back?
Randy
Well,
did.
obviously I did something.
He made a sneak check. What do you
I
think?
mean, no one seemed to be caring. Like even like the guards like noticed you like hunched over and like walking around, and they didn't really seem to care because you didn't look like you were doing anything too malicious.
It's a very well lit stone room. There's not much to hide. There's not a whole lot of place to hide.
You're a green man with a red mohawk. It's kind of hard to hide.
I mean, I could throw whatchamacallit, a fog cloud.
Yeah, but then I think they would consider that hostile, and
Oh great, yeah.
casting
Yeah.
magic in like in an area where you could get to the Jarl, I would say is considered hostile and would probably just get the guards sicked on us. So
Yeah,
Probably not good.
the Jarl doesn't like magic around his
Coming from
place.
Mr. I throw knives.
I threw it at a suspicious Undertaker.
Fight!
Well,
Fight!
you didn't throw it at him. You threw it near him.
I didn't throw it at him. I threw
Towards
it
him.
towards him as intimidation. It was not meant to harm him.
What if it had?
It wouldn't have because I'm good at throwing knives. I'm just saying.
All right, so Randy, did you actually like go do something, or did you kind of like walk around?
Yes, I actually went to the wizards.
Okay, so you go to the wizard's room. Wait until you see how decorated this wizard's room is. You are going to be amazed how decorated this wizard's room is. And voila, there's the wizard's room.
Nice.
The
He glows in the dark.
long
I
build
did
up.
not expect it to be a white box. I did not expect it to be a white box.
At least it's better
the
than a
wizard's-
blue box.
So the wizard turns and looks at you and is like, "Well, what do you want?"
I want to learn.
Because he obviously notices you walking into his room.
Doing.
Well, that character's gone. Did Aubrey change her icon?
No, it's an X. I don't know what I did. I was hitting buttons.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like, what the heck?
Click on it.
I was impressive.
What you did is you clicked on it. There's like a little like mirror looking thing at the bottom. It's like for your tags, and you click the X and then the two other things, but I'm not sure what they are. I think it was a couple of the colors.
I am just a curious soul.
He says,
I want to know.
curiosity can get you killed.
It's true, but I often kill curiosity. I am the Lord of Death, you know.
Oh,
I am curious about how the bird token thing works. This isn't accusatory. I just want to know how it works. It looks like you have one.
I've come across a few in my past, but no, I don't have one on me right now.
Oh well, you might have just sent it away recently. But how does it work?
So it is called a feather token, and
Excuse me for a moment. I just accidentally swallowed a mint.
I was right.
Ugh. All right. Anyway.
So he kind of like pauses begrudgingly, and continues, and so he I can throw the bird, and I can throw out the token, and and by will choose for it to be a large, magnificent creature, or for it to be a smaller bird, and it can carry notes for me to my destination. It can spy for me. I can look through its eye for 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean that's basically what they do. We use them a lot with the Jarl because, especially with our allies, because it allows us to send quick messages to each other, and we don't have to worry about carrier pigeon because they don't ever have to be fed. They're reusable, and they get the message there pretty reliably. I haven't heard of many being caught or stopped mid-flight to their destination.
Gotcha. Out of curiosity, is there a way to identify one, like to know that it's the same one?
Generally, there are slight markings, but that comes with age rather than identification.
Gotcha.
The ones that the Jarl send out, we do stamp with a small insignia of a. It has a triangle with a has like a it's sort of like multiple triangles that kind of build into themselves until they reach the center.
Gotcha. So you use a watermark akin to a signet.
Yep. And
You're a
I
very
may have
smart
I
barbarian,
may have told you too much, but I feel like I could trust you.
I understand. Is there any reason that an undertaker would have one?
I really don't see any reason for an undertaker to have one. Really, really, only Jarls and their allies use them. But since we've been going through the wars, some Jarls are friendly, some Jarls are foe.
I understand. But you know, at least from the zone of truth, that we were speaking with regard to a similar item, right?
From your very brief description, I would guess that it could be a small item like that.
Well, it was a small chess piece looking bird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, though our suspicions may have been subsided, I don't know if that's of any value for you to know about your undertaker.
Well, that's good that you're no longer suspicious of our undertaker. I mean, the guy may be kind of awkward, but he hasn't done any wrongdoings around here.
Good, good. And now you also know that a magical chicken has stolen said bird token. I don't know what value it might have with that token either. But you know now.
Very well. Sure, your magical chicken. Okay. All right. Well, I need to go. I need to get back to my work. Thank you for stopping by, but please do leave.
All right.
All right. So, Aubrey, Raven, and Sam, give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
And we're back to last week or 2 weeks ago's roll.
5.
So if it is a 6 next to it, I'd put +6.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dear
That's
gosh.
much better. Much better.
All right. So, Raven, you're too distracted seeing Randy kind of like James Bond it around through the the palace all the way over there, and you don't see or hear anything. Sam, you hear, and Aubrey, you do as well. You hear like very like light footsteps, like very light, like little like kind of steps.
like chicken.
And
Would I be able to identify like what could be making these light footsteps?
That sounds like chicken scratch.
Yeah, exactly. Would I be able to tell if it was a chicken light step? Like light steps like a bird.
You can definitely tell they're very light steps, like a bird. You don't know what kind of bird, but you know a bird.
I'll get up and go check it out.
Wait! There's still more information.
Oh, there's more information.
And Aubrey,
Yes.
you let me see if you actually notice anything.
You're crying.
You're crying in the corner.
Oh.
Anything different for 23?
All right, let's see here. Aubrey, you see you just hear the footsteps, and then you see a paper slide out from under Sam's feet.
Oh.
As I get up and walk, or towards the
All right.
thing. Or...
So you get up.
Yep, I get up and Where was the sound?
It was directly behind you.
Behind me. All right, so I'll turn around. Turn around, and get up and start going over there.
All right, you turn around and you don't see anything behind you.
Nothing behind me.
Do I pick up the paper?
All right, you pick up the paper.
Yes.
On the paper, there is some black ink looking writing, and it scratches out in Elfish, "We know," and it has a chicken claw
Oh
in the
God.
center of the page.
Oh God.
Again?
I'm gonna go to the corner of the room where I can see the so where I can kind of just see as much of the courtroom as I can.
All right.
Anybody have
Kind of
any
hang
idea
out. I'm
what
just
this
gonna kind of
is?
like lean up against the wall and just kind of hang out, but like keep an eye and like look around.
All right. And at this moment, everything, everyone's time is now caught up with each other, so everyone is at the present as when the conversation with Valus ended.
All right, so then Valus walks in. Randy's done. He's out.
Yeah. So with all of your knowledges, what do you do?
So it says what? We know in Elvish?
An Elfish, yeah. And it has like a chicken claw in the middle of it. You definitely recognize it as a chicken claw because you are a druid, and even though that would be a knowledge nature check, I feel like your passive knowledge nature would know that.
Well, what do we do with it? What do we do with this?
How closely does
Oh,
that match the other one?
The other one was a handprint, but the writing looks completely different.
Okay, so there's more than this is a group of people, obviously.
They're
That-
not all people.
One of them's obviously a chicken.
You know what?
And why do I get the feeling that I know which chicken?
You know which chicken it is?
How do you know this isn't an avenging chicken? That is an enemy of the bad chicken.
You're right, that could be the case.
Anything's plausible at this point with regard to chicken.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much. I agree with that. Anything could happen.
Anything is possible. All right, so the girl turns, looks at Valus, and is like, "All right, Valus, I've told you what Tyr has guided me to tell you. Do with it what you will, but please go in Tyr." And he's sitting, and he kind of like starts looking away and starts talking to his commander beside him.
All right, my friends, we've been called here by Tyr to help this city from a dangerous threat. There is a very powerful dragon that is going to devastate this town, and we need to stop it. I believe we were sent here by Tyr to protect this town for a reason, and I think we should do it.
Lead the way.
All right.
Oh,
A dragon like the one that tore up the other town.
yeah.
I've been told it's a very powerful beast. Maybe even more powerful than the one that we had met before.
Oh, big,
Man, that would
powerful dragon
suck.
sounds really scary, but I mean, I said I'd help. I'll
That sounds like a
help.
fun party.
Yeah. I feel like, maybe I would have liked a little more of the walk it than a few skeletons, all of a sudden, big dragon. But, I mean, I guess we gotta find it first.
And when you say that,
Oh, shit!
Music starts playing.
Oh my
You hear you hear a very loud, thunderous roar outside.
I immediately scream very loudly, like probably reverberating through the courtroom. Fuck!
Please. Are we gonna go outside now? Can we see what that is? Or should we stay?
I'll follow
I'll go
behind
outside.
everybody else going outside.
We're still not healed up from 2 weeks ago, are we?
Oh.
You've healed. That conversation lasted
I would say
way
that,
too long.
that there was a priest that came to and if we were hurt in some way, I would think the priest would have healed us. They're a priest.
Yeah, y'all get plot health points. Go for it.
Plot health. I'm pretty sure I was actually at full anyways, because I was healed to full
Yeah, because heroes never die.
Oh wait, no, I actually wasn't. No, I am though. Plotion of healing.
Plotion?
Yeah, Plotion.
All right,
A potion.
you guys walk outside. Is that right?
Yeah, like I said, I follow everybody else.
All right, you guys all walk outside, and you see a beast, a dragon, flying out above the town. Not really doing anything to the town, but rather just flying over it. Things are being thrown left and right from just the powerful wings beating on the ground. But Valus, you and Raven both notice that it's not the one that you guys saw before. It's actually it's a bluish color, and it's not quite as large as the one that you saw before, but it's still a very fearsome beast because it's a dragon. It's still pretty terrifying. And so it sort of flies around the town and goes right back out towards the gate that exists outside of it, or outside of the town. And it
So it's
seems
leaving.
to, yeah, it flees, but then it turns and lands outside of the gates, and starts to blow its fire towards where the guards were at the gate.
No, your cousin's gonna die.
Oh, jeez.
Harambe! I ain't gonna hesitate on that one. Let's get the shit out of this city by accident. Oh no, there's 2 dragons.
All right, and you guys move out, and I assume that you run out to meet the dragon.
Yeah, I definitely shout Harambe on the way.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Sure, why
So,
not?
I'm like I said, I'm just following everybody else at this point.
Doesn't want to be alone.
That and I'm scared of dragons right now. Right now, dragons are big, scary things. The biggest thing I've fought so far is like a undead, like minotaur kind of thing, whatever.
and that thing wrecked you.
And that thing killed me.
One shot.
Yeah,
it
one-shot me. So even then I'm like that thing's even like I'm not sure I'm ready for this. So
All right, so y'all can position yourselves as you would like.
I don't have any control over myself, so.
Well, you should. Don't know why you wouldn't. Unless I did something wrong.
Because I'm
But
a
I don't think I
barbarian.
did. I can't handle myself, man. I can't handle myself.
So which way is the dragon? Forward.
And you see the dragon out here.
Nice.
And Randy, since you shouted, you hear another thunderous roar, and you see your gold dragon, or not gold. He's copper. Your copper dragon buddy return fly and land beside you as you walk outside the gates.
All right.
And hopefully any living guards don't attack him as well.
The guards kind of like turn, like look around and like, holy crap! Now we have two. How are we going to kill two of them?
He's good.
He's good.
It's like, well, he's not facing us, so I guess the one that's facing us is more terrifying at the moment.
Kill that one. Point at the bad one.
All right. So just to make sure that everyone knows what's up, there was a blue dragon and the copper dragon. All right.
Blue.
Roll for initiative.
Is everyone out here? Yeah, there's Raven. Okay.
Still haven't internalized what any of my stuff is.
I think Valis is facing the wrong way.
Well, I'm going last.
Oh, wow.
I don't even think I have that.
Initiative will
Initiative?
be on your main character page beside of your health to the left.
Oh, 4? So would it be +4?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, my initiative is so low because I had to spend all that time explaining that Harambe was a good dragon.
That is exactly what happened. Let me.
Hold on, I gotta roll. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I'm trying to find a pen.
Jeez.
There's
Of course.
so many numbers to worry about.
They
Gosh.
say, oh no, it has too much health.
My typical roll. I'll just go last,
All right.
guys.
So we have. So Sam's first. And Aubrey. Zagods. Valus. Oh no, sorry. Raven, your initiative is...
Raven and Aubrey had the same roll. I don't know who has the higher.
I think Aubrey does.
I think she has.
Aubrey-
that.
She has +4, I have +3.
All right, so there's Aubrey, Raven, then the guards, then Valus, and then finally bringing up the rear is Randy. And Randy, Harambe acts on your turn.
Okay.
You don't get to control him, but he acts on your turn.
All right.
What?
And let me find out. The dragon. And the dragon goes whenever he decides to go.
So, what, do I go first?
No, I go first.
It would be Sam's turn first.
So I go first. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and this might just be the only thing I do, is I am going to give. I gave 1 inspiration last time, so I'm down to 4. I gave 1 inspiration last time, and we have not had a long rest since. So
Correct.
So I only have 4 inspiration left. So, bardic inspiration. I'm gonna give 1 bardic inspiration to Randy,
All right.
All right.
and then I'm going to wonder why I'm going first and be like, oh, and just cringe up and just be like, I don't want to do anything first.
You can hold your action until after someone else's turn, but then that's going to be your turn every time.
I can actually do that, really?
Yeah, you can set your initiative to be lower.
All right, I'll wait till after Randy and Aubrey go to do.
Well,
To do
Randy's
not Randy. Aubrey and
So you wanna go-
Aubrey and Raven. Not Randy. Raven.
All right, so you're going to go after Aubrey and Raven.
Yes.
Okay. So your inspiration does not go into effect yet.
Yes, I know. But
All
it
right,
wouldn't have mattered because I'm giving it to Randy.
Aubrey, you're first.
Or I guess it couldn't matter.
I don't know.
And every round, people get a free knowledge check if you so desire to use it.
Knowledge check of what?
I mean, if you want to try to figure out anything that you can remember about these types of dragons.
I feel like I wouldn't know shit about dragons, so I'm not even going to be.
So someone could make a nature check
Yes.
if they're a druid.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Yeah, totally. Nature
And
check.
that's a free action, by the way, to do a quick check. If you want to do any other checks, it's the standard action, like it says. All right, make me a nature check.
Sure. Is 5. So 5?
So 1d20 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Do you have? Okay, wait. Is her modifier plus 5 or?
It's just there's a 5 next to nature.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, her modifier is 5.
Then you're good.
Yeah. You can tell that it's a blue dragon wormling, but that's all that you know about it. You can tell that it's not an adult, but rather a young one.
Is that my turn?
No, you can still do something.
Oh,
Do you have your spells?
I was gonna say,
open?
do you
Your
need the
spells
druid
list
spell
open?
page?
yeah,
Yeah.
I have my spell page open with the 0, and I can do 0 and first, right? I'm not at 2 yet.
Yeah, you can do 0 and first, and you can do 2 first level spells, I think.
But the
Well,
0 ones I
Isn't
can.
she level 2 with the rest of them?
Yeah.
So wait,
They have access to.
what am I doing?
But not level 2 spells. Just
Right.
you could do
Right.
you could do two level 1 spells now instead of just the 1.
I can do 2 level 1 spells, and then I can do however many cantrips.
Yes.
So
And the dragon is on the ground, by the way, just as a
okay.
food for thought.
Dude, fuck. We do the. I totally just had it. I'm looking at 2 different lists. Sorry.
You have 3 first level spells, by the way.
I do.
Okay. You get 3.
Yeah.
All powerful.
Am
She
I?
also has wild shape, whatever that means.
Spare me. Okay, I'm going to do. Had it, and I just lost it. Entangle.
That's the fun of spell casting sometimes. I don't know what to do. Half of them are crap.
Entangle.
You going to entangle? All right. Let me see what that does.
I've not looked at that in years, but that was always a fun spell.
Weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square.
Is it 20 feet? I don't know. We're doing actual. No.
It's a,
Uh,
90
yeah,
well,
it's a range of 90
you're-
feet, so
Yeah, you're good.
you're good. 20 feet, a 20-foot square starting from the point within range for the duration. These plants turn the ground into an area of difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entanglement until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. So I think basically it means that it's just stuck in place if it fails its strength save.
Yeah. So what is your save, Aubrey? Your spell
it
save.
doesn't do any damage? I thought it used
No,
to
it-
do damage.
Does not do damage.
Nope.
What's a spell save?
It-
For what kind? What is it? Wisdom?
It should be on your
Spell spot.
spell
like,
stuff.
Yes, on your.
It should be on your character sheet.
Yeah.
I don't see spell in it.
Spell DC. It's
Yeah, it's
14.
14.
Spells.
Yep.
So
All right.
is that
He
just
has he has to make a 14 save.
Oh. So now you roll?
Yep.
And the vines wrap around him, and he just kind of like opens up his wings and breaks free of all the vines that were on him.
You broke free?
We're breaking free.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my.
Here's the bard.
I will. That's there goes Sam's action for the turn.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, there we go. Bardic inspiration. There, yeah.
All right. And Aubrey, you can move about the cabin if you would like to, or stay where you are.
Good right here, friend.
All right.
All right. So are we actually just 30 feet from the dragon right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that dragon's really close then.
I mean, he was breathing fire and killed those 3 guards right there at the gate. So,
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's really.
well, not really fire. He was breathing something.
Yeah.
All right. It is Raven's turn.
Let's see. I can move 30 feet. Okay, that's not going to get me close enough. So I'll move and shoot it with the light crossbow. Let's see, what was that again?
All right. You fire off your crossbow bolts, and you hit. All right. You deal 9 wonderful damage to
How many
this
HP?
magnificent beast. You do not know that, but you do know that it has taken 9 damage. All right. It is.
Now it would be my turn.
Yep.
All right. Okay, wait. What's the range on the hand crossbow?
Make a quick perception check, if you so choose.
I'll make a perception check. Hold on. Let's roll. +5. 22. Go on, A2.
All right. You noticed that while you were walking in with the dead guards, that one of the crossbows had a seemed to have been intact that they were using, and it has and it has a sleeve of bolts still beside it.
This would be a two-handed crossbow. Yes, or
It is a light crossbow.
it is a light crossbow. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't actually have proficiency in light crossbows, so honestly, I feel like I'd rather use the hand crossbow that I have. If I can actually pull up the handbook real quick, and by real quick I mean load really ridiculously slowly.
Do you have proficiency with that as well? The hand crossbow?
I have proficiency with the hand crossbow. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
If I did not have proficiency in the hand crossbow, I would have picked up the normal crossbow. But I have proficiency in the hand crossbow, so it comes with being a bard.
Scrub.
I think all of them are marked reload, but I'm not quite sure what that means.
They are marked reload. It means it takes a quick action, I think, to reload, so you can shoot every turn, but you can't use your quick action for something else if you reload and then shoot.
Aha.
It's loading so slow. Oh my god.
What does it take to switch weapons?
Range, and I'll figure out what range that is as soon as it loads and I find it. I get in range for my hand crossbow and then shoot at the thing.
You hit it.
I hit it. I don't
Hand
even
crossbow
try
is 3120.
3120?
Yeah.
30 to 120. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's 45.
Even with a minus that comes with shooting it. It's like a -2, I think, for the
that's not my roll for
extended
that,
range.
That was my perception check roll, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No. This is my new roll, 14.
You don't hit it.
I didn't think so.
It goes wide.
Last episode again.
All right.
It goes wide.
Since my crossbow is already reloaded, then I'll give my perception or my bardic inspiration to Randy, which I think is like I think it's like a really fast
1d4. Yeah, it's a swift action.
Yeah, it's 1d4 for
or bonus action.
Anything you want.
What does it take to switch weapons?
It is a move action, but it can also be used on your move action. Like while you're moving, you can put it away and pull it out. If that makes sense.
Ah, okay.
So it's either you can do it standing or you can do it while moving.
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, so yeah. Randy,
all right.
Have fun with your D4.
Nice.
And so that happens. So our two guards do something.
Oh, wait. Bardic Inspiration a D4 or a D6?
D4.
Is it a D4?
I thought it was a D4.
No, it's a D6.
Probably a
D6.
D6.
It's a D6.
There's another one I was thinking of then. It's a D6. Alright, so the two guards fire off their hand crossbows as well. And both of them might do
Hand or light?
hand crossbow. So the three archers in the back had like you could tell that they were like the gate guards with like heavier stuff, and the ones that are out are carrying around lighter stuff because they're like inside the town, like patrolling rather than guarding at the time.
And probably what they're more proficient at that as well.
The first one misses, and the second one fires off a shot, and his string actually breaks on his crossbow.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know, I feel like Matt's rolled a significantly more, like, higher percentage of ones than any of the rest of us has.
Yep. All right, and that was the guard's turn, and now the dragon reacts because he rolled a significantly
dragon?
better. The blue dragon, and he see if he can actually make it out there towards you. Yep. He sprints towards Raven. Oh, he sprints. He finagles his way over to Raven, and he takes a quick bite at Raven. So Raven, what's your AC?
14, I think.
Okay. You sure it's 14?
Well, I think that's what was in there, but I think I was changing the wrong thing. I've got light leather is 11 plus dexterity is 3. So yep.
14. All right. He bites you and he gets you. He chomps down on you, dealing.
Nice knowing you.
Dealing 8 piercing damage and 2 shocking damage. So he does 10 damage to you. And that is all he does. It is Valus' turn.
All right. Well, we're just going about this the wrong way. I don't know. We can. Where's the chicken at?
Off in the distance, you hear
We'll tell you what.
Fire
I'm gonna.
streams into the air.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to heal Raven. So I'm gonna cast.
And by the way, he didn't like Skyrim dragging you and like grab you and like just fling you around anywhere. Like he just sort of like chomped on your arm and then released.
I'm gonna cast cure wounds on Raven.
All right, that's
2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
which for you would be charisma.
Yep. Plus 2. So 2d8 plus 2. All right, hold on. So 2d8. All right. Number. Oh, I heal you for 12.
All right, heal Raven for 12. Do you move?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. Where is he at? Oh, he's over here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I have to be within. Yeah, so I'm there.
And I'll open this area up for you as well.
Okay.
All right. So you are there.
I'll let.
Was that a chicken on there?
No. All right. Randy, what do you do? Your dragon's not going yet.
Well, obviously, I go for the rear. For some reason.
Teehee.
You gonna count that as a flank or not?
Yeah, he's flanking.
It's not
Alright.
positioned well enough.
All right, we established flanking last time, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just
Established what?
advantage, right?
Yeah, it is advantage, but I mean, like, we established what I think Matt was gonna consider flanking.
Yeah. As long as it's facing away from
Now,
him.
am I able to hold on to Bardic Inspiration? That only applies.
Okay,
to-
how Bardic Inspiration works is you get to use it on one, on a ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. And you get to wait. You can wait until you've rolled.
It
your
says
D20.
I've got quote 10 minutes. So
Yeah, you have 10.
I
You have
can
10
use it.
minutes.
Right
But
now.
you have. Yeah, you can decide to use it after you've rolled your D20
Just before the DM says if it hits.
before the DM says if it hits or not. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, if your attack roll looks like if it's a 14, maybe you might want to. I wouldn't say use it here though. I would say it's probably not. You probably don't need it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that 24.
All right.
I assume that 24 hits.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You deal 15 damage to it.
I did not do 15 damage.
Okay. You did not do 15 damage.
He didn't roll a 1d20 plus 6 for damage.
I did 16 damage.
Good gosh.
Nice.
Is that a
All
lot?
right. So
He maxed out his
It's the
damage.
most I can do.
He rolled
Nice,
a
nice
he
roll.
rolled a d12 and did more than when he rolled a d20. So yes.
all right.
I was
So
just
it's
rolling
taken.
the 2d20 for the advantage, just in case. One
Yeah.
was a crit.
All right. And
Shoots right by the
Harambe
rear.
walks over here, or kind of like shuffles over here,
And
turns and looks
high-fives
at
the
him.
other dragon.
And he tries to communicate with him first, and Randy, you're the only one who actually can understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
And he's like, brother, why are you trying to fight us? Why would you want to attack these lands? And the dragon has Randy make me a perception check.
Oh, perception. Well, you guys aren't going to know what happens here.
And Raven make me a perception check.
Let's see, perception. Yeah, I don't see
All right.
anything.
Randy, you can notice that his eyes look different. Like they're not like cold and heartless as they normally are. They're kind of glowing slightly. And
Whose eyes?
the blue dragon,
Okay.
the mighty Machenga, and Harambe also notices that his eyes are glowing, and he goes, "So that's how it is," and breathes in and exhales a fire breath at him.
Fantastic. In Draconic, fear the Lord of Death, Randy, and his dragon.
I just realized I can use my keyboard to move him. All right. he does. And your dragon does 13 damage to him with that fire breath.
Nice.
All right. Top of the round, Aubrey, you're up.
Aubrey,
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
You're up.
your turn.
Yeah, I know. I was trying.
Oh,
It's okay.
You didn't say anything.
Yes, I did. Didn't hear
I
me.
heard nothing.
I heard
Nope,
nothing
not a
as
bit.
well.
Well, Discord doesn't like me. I'm gonna cast Frostbite.
All right. What does that do?
Says you cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. It says range of 60 feet. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
All right. So you hit it, and it the frost seems to stay, and you make a it says 1d6 damage.
Says on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage.
All right. That go ahead and roll a d6.
Oh, me? Is it like, do I have a modifier or anything?
Nope.
Just 1d6. 6. Nice.
But you hit him for 6, and he goes down now.
And then it says it has a disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll
All right.
before the end of its next turn.
Well, it's a good thing that it's a dragon and it doesn't actually use any weapons.
Yeah.
Would probably be any physical attack roll.
Yeah. All right. It is Raven's turn.
I'm dropping the crossbow because already in range now at this point, and drawing swords.
You do so.
And I guess I don't need to move, so guess I'll just attack with or attempt to attack with both.
All right. We'll see if you hit him.
Oops, that's damage. Sorry.
Yeah. I was about to say that's impressive. No. You hit with one, but not the other.
So the first one.
Yep. So you do the first damage.
Do you want me to just reroll that, or do you want me to?
I'll let you choose.
And I'll go again.
You do
Worth
10
re-rolling.
damage. So you swipe at it, and after a couple of after like one of them sort of faints out of the way, and you come back over on the other side with your other sword, and you get it right across the face of the dragon, and deal a pretty deep blow into it, and it drops.
Dies or just drops?
It drops.
Oh wow.
Huh.
Does that mean?
I mean, it does the generic drop that all
It dropped
things
to the
do.
ground.
Yeah.
And it flails around and then does a weird physics glitch.
And then you cast Raise Dead on it, and it flies off to the moon. So we just killed a dragon.
Yay! We did it!
This was too easy.
Didn't seem like a lot of health.
Harambe, what's wrong with this dragon?
It was a baby.
Yeah, it was a baby dragon. But
So
I didn't know that.
Harambe looks at Randy and he's like, this dragon had the same effect on it that I had whenever I was first brought back. It had wrath in his eyes, and I could tell that it was the same wrath that has plagued many of my brethren that I've come across. Thankfully, it's one of the chromatic dragons, and we don't. They're more of a distant relative rather than a close relative. And yep, that's all he really has to say. And he goes, goodbye, farewell, I'd be to say, and flies off.
So long.
Sayonara.
All right.
If nobody else wants it, I want the head.
Go for it.
Go.
All yours.
I didn't even contribute anything to this fight, so.
All right. So there's a rush of winds in the air as you see the scales of the dragon start to dissipate and break off into small little flames, and only the skeleton is left.
Except you can loot the skeleton and get scales for some reason.
Yep. All right, so everyone levels up, and that's all I can do for tonight, sadly.
Awesome.
Oh, we all leveled up now. That's exciting.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a shout.
I'm already like 50% over the level range. No.
How do
Alright.
you level up? Do we update in that?
You're at level 3.
I don't know where the level is.
On the first page. You just put it in the upper right-hand corner. You just do like your class and then put a number by it.
And I think
Yeah.
3.
I have not touched the level at all. I've just changed the numbers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have access
just change
to
the
level
number.
2 spells.
I don't know what do you do to change the numbers? How do you know?
You can like, is it double tapping on them or just
No,
tapping?
you hold down on it.
But how do you know what to change the numbers to?
So you go to your class in the wiki page, and it should tell you. Are we automatically doing max roll? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, max health.
Okay.
All right.
So at the top of your class page, you'll see like hit points, and then it'll tell you hit dice per level. You're going to add, I guess it's whatever the max number of the dice is plus your Constitution modifier.
All right.
So, yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
All right.
I didn't understand a single word.
What is your health right now?
It's at 20.
It's at 20? Okay. It's going to go to 30.
Yes, I'd say just add 10 to your HP. All right. I have to head out. So I'll let y'all, if y'all could help Aubrey get that leveled up.
Sure.
I would really appreciate it. Sorry for having to cut it kind of short, but I got some stuff to do around the house.
Now it
Gotcha.
just says death saves. Why does it say death saves?
All right.
What?
All right,
Thank y'all for playing, and I hope y'all had fun for tonight. Once again, hate that it was kind of short, but this at least gets us caught up to the story that I've written out so far.
Yep.
Don't worry about the death saves thing.
Well,
All
it's
right, we'll
not,
see y'all.
it's not letting me
Bye.
update my thing. Now
Did
I'm at
you-
one. I'm at
Did
1
you hold
HP.
it?
I'm holding it down. Oh.
Yeah, hold down the thing and it should pop up, and it'll
And
say
then-
max health.
And then click on it or something.
But
like
how
that.
did you figure out that number? How did you know it's supposed to?
So your hit dice would be a D8, but we're just going with 8, and then your Constitution has a +2 modifier. The reason I know it is because you already have the HP for level 2, and half of that would have been the amount you're adding.
This is so confusing. Okay, thanks.
So you should be at 30 for your max health.
And everything else stays the same?
All of the base stats stay the same for now. Your proficiency stays the same. Yeah,
Okay.
you just get more spells. So you have 4 first level and 2 second level spells now.
Yay! Okay. That's fun.
Yep. I don't think there's anything else that changes for you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, good night.
Good night.
Like
Good night.
Good night.